This is where we'll make our stand.
And that's it. My people believe that once Jakku has been set into motion, nothing can be done to stop it. I intend to prove them wrong.
That is commendable. So, according to your father, Sheabded has chosen 4 corrupted to lead it into the world. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he, the Aliani that is, believe that even stopping these corrupted cannot stop the prophecy from coming true.
Yes. You cannot stop the lightning when you hear the thunder.
I don't understand. If only a corrupted can open the gate, why wouldn't neutralizing all of them stop the prophecy?
It's hard to understand if you're not Aliani. I may be wrong, but it seems to me that you outsiders believe strongly in the idea of changing one's fate through actions. We Aliani believe that us Shaperkin are ultimately powerless. We're subject to patterns, forces beyond our understanding. Love, disease, birth, death. We have no control over these things. And the most dominant of those patterns is Jakku. Trying to resist Jakku is like trying to resist death. You can struggle and struggle, but ultimately you're subject to its nature. So the best you can do is to accept it.
What an inspirational way to view the world.
As I said, I intend to prove them wrong. You Nortandians have proven twice that the omens of Jakku can be broken. You defeated Lacane and stopped the plague. In my opinion, that's also our best chance. We need to identify the remaining 3 corrupted and neutralize them. Make sure they can't serve Sheabded any longer.
And how do we identify them?
If I may, we already know one of them, don't we? The leader of those rogue dark elves, the woman with the mask.
Well, there's no way to be sure, but after what you've told me, yes, very likely so.
We will assume she is one of them for the time being. That leaves us with 2 more to find, and 3 more to neutralize. Very well. This is more than I had hoped for.
Even if all this about Jakku and corrupted is true, how are we going to find the other 2? Kayawu said it himself. Even with the masked woman, we can't be certain.
And therein lies the problem.
Actually, I might know a way, but I need to give it some thought first.
Do that. I will think on the matter too. In the meantime, there is still work to be done before we can restore the mosaic. Let me know once you've looked into all the trails.
Fair enough. Let's see if Wraith managed to get in touch with the Black Company's leader yet.
General, is there anything I can help you with?
I wish to talk to Her Majesty.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Her Majesty is occupied with other matters.
What are your thoughts on all this? The dwarves.
I wish I knew. Truth be told, in my experience, it's best if you don't think about these matters too much. Their causes, their implications. Instead, you should focus on what you can do about it. This is how I approach most aspects of life. Act, don't brood. Also, I fully trust Her Majesty, and since she has put her faith in you, I do the same.
I'm flattered. What's your story? How did you become ambassador of the realm?
Oh, well, it's not an exciting story if that's what you were hoping for. I'm the son of Jaros de Bros.
The de Breos? The mayor of Greyfell?
Yes, my path was pretty much paved the moment my parents found out that I was gifted. A royal mage took me under his wing, and I joined the university when I was only 15 years old, where I studied the 5 languages, history, diplomacy, and magic. Since I wasn't an exceptional mage, but performed quite well in other disciplines, my father suggested that I pursue a career in politics, as he had done. That I did, and here I am, 13 years later, and ambassador of the Queen.
28 winters and ambassador of the Queen. That's impressive.
Thank you. What about you? How did you join the military?
Well, I was born into a military family. It wasn't that much of a choice.
I can relate. Either way, is there anything else I can assist you with?
So long.
Tiara's light, General.
General.
Did you hear back from the Black Company's leader yet? We still need to find information on those rogue sleepers.
Good of you to ask. Yes, I have. And he agreed to meet us. We can make for Calabrook as soon as you want. Oh, never mind.
What is it?
I wanted to ask you for a favor. There's someone I want to pay a visit to when we get to Calabrook. Someone I have a score to settle with.
What did he do?
She. Remember how I told you that I lost my family to the Bloodburn? I just found out that... Well, I have reason to believe that their death could have been avoided. By her. I promise you that there'll be no bloodshed. At least not if I can help it.
All right, but we must be quick about it. We can't afford to lose time.
I know. Thank you. Let me know when we can set out.
Huh.
General.
Interesting. I'll be going. We'll speak later.
Sure. General.
I'll be going. We'll speak later.
Sure.
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the Great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the exalted Father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is an era of change, of redefining the old and discovering the new.
All right, here goes nothing.
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
As Wraith orders the cohort to a sudden stop after a 2-day journey through the swamps of Lar, you cast him a questioning glance. He points to a mountain in the distance, towering towards the white blue sky. We're here. A moment passes before you notice the opening at the foot of the mountain, like a crack in the hull of an insect's egg. If there's information on those masked elves, then this is where we'll find it, he says as he steers his horse around and makes for Calibrock.
I didn't think I'd ever come back here. At least not so soon.
How long has it been?
4 years.
I'm still surprised these guards let us through, no questions asked. We stand out like a bunch of goblins at a court ball.
As I said, the Exalted Father is on good terms with most other nations and puts a lot of effort into keeping it that way. In other words, as long as we conduct ourselves respectfully, we shouldn't get into trouble.
Fair enough. So where do we meet this mercenary leader?
I arranged a meeting place. Come on.
Yes.
Look out! It must be done. Who were they? Thugs?
Derelicts, probably. Outlaws who abandoned their caste. Though these look like they just fled the communes a few days ago.
The communes. We talked about this, didn't we? That's where Dark Elven children are raised.
Yes. If you flee your commune, you become a derelict, an outlaw. Come, let's move on.
What's the latest?
That way?
Look at that. A highbrow.
Are they talking about us?
About you. Just ignore them. This is it.
There's no one here.
He'll be here in a minute. Let's...
Brother! How long has it been?
Not long enough.
As friendly as ever. So, this is the new Tahar?
Ellen's reigns. Catrith? Catrith Virtarth?
I didn't realize I had elven fans. Oh, wait. You're the elven vagabond, aren't you? Neria?
This man is a criminal. He fought for Rondar Lacane during the Purity Wars. Give me one reason why we shouldn't kill you. And while you're at it, how in blazes did you survive?
After our fight, one of my men found me and saved me. Simple as that. Nasty little head wound. But it doesn't really matter, does it? What matters is that my affair with death made me put some things into perspective. Long story short, I realized that... that I messed up.
So you realized you made a mistake and went straight back to Calibrock to found another mercenary company? I don't buy it.
It's what I do for a living. But the Black Company is different. No more leg-breaker missions, no more working for warmongers. Look, I'm not saying that we're trying to save the world. I just don't want to be involved in shit like the Purity Wars anymore. And if I manage to do some good in the meantime, why the hell not? Now, can we stop with the dramatic backstories, please? Wraith told me about your mission, and I'd like to help you. Which is why the Black Company will reduce its rate to 300 gold pieces a day.
For an entire garrison? That's a steal.
It's enough to cover our expenses. Happy, brother? We can keep working together.
Great. On to the point. Do you know anything about a group of rogue sleepers that siphons the souls of civilians?
Siphons the souls of... All right. Start from the beginning. Quite the story. But yeah, I might be able to help. I didn't know about their new hobby, but I think I know who these sleepers are. And I'm sure I can dig up some good information on them. However, I want your help first. My daughter, Sarobi. I want you to find her.
Fine. What happened to your daughter?
She fled her commune, after I encouraged her to do so. However, she's been missing ever since, and I'm starting to get worried.
She's become a derelict.
Yes. After I sent her a letter reminding her that life is too short to spend it slaving away for the exalted fucking father. Now, I want to find out where the hell she went, but I need to keep my head down. You, on the other hand, well, you could go looking for her.
What did you write in that letter?
Just that I want her to have a proper life. And how she could get out of that place without getting caught. Which she did. As my men told me, Sarobi hasn't been seen in the communes for over a fortnight now. However, she hasn't contacted me yet. And that worries me. Find her, and I'll look into that murderous sleeper cult of yours. Plus, you'll get the Black Company's full support in stopping Sir Evil God. You have my word.
What does your daughter look like?
Tall, slender, long white hair. Bit of a pointy nose. She got that from her mother. I suggest you start by asking Tevos. According to my sources, he's her closest friend in the pack. Last time we saw him was near the southern precipice. He's tall, has chin-long hair, and quite the pretty face. I'll be here, so let me know when you have a lead.
What is it?
All right. Let's find that boy, Tevos. I know the way.
I don't see anybody.
Ellen's reigns. It can never be easy, can it?
Hi. You looking for someone?
Yes! It's about time you showed up.
You were expecting me?
Of course! You think I posted that ad for shits and giggles, that I was hiding in the bushes waiting for someone to read it so that I could go, tee-hee, fooled you. No! Although I wasn't expecting a human to answer it. No matter, I'm sure you can learn on the job.
You must be mistaken. I don't know about any ad.
Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy. The name's Gildan Varys, second lieutenant of the Exalted Father's Strength. A retired. Go on, your turn. Name and current employment, if any.
General Erev? Commander of the Wolf Guard? What's this about exactly?
General? Funny name to give someone, but who am I to judge? Can't say I've heard of the Wolf Guard either, but I suppose it will do. So congratulations, you're in. But no time for celebrating. We need to get to work, apprentice. William won't summon himself.
Who or what is William?
Oh, look at you asking insightful questions. Good job, apprentice. I like to encourage curiosity. I've always envisioned myself as a mother moth, flitting from light to light, leaving dots of knowledge with which to cocoon themselves, and...
Tiara's breath. Just answer the question.
Impatience is not a virtue, apprentice. Anyway, William is my demon. Or will be. The ritual awaits. I was going to do it alone, but I'm glad I waited. One mistake with this summoning and kapow! I'll be a smear on the ground. But now you're here, we can proceed.
Why are you summoning a demon exactly?
I know to your human eyes, I may look as svelte as a kid straight out of the communes, basking in his physical form. But sadly, that's not the truth. I know. I know. Hold your despair. As such, I need help around the house. Laundry, dishes, putting my fungal cream on the center of my back where I can't reach. Those things don't take care of themselves.
Ew. I know I might regret asking this. You don't have anyone else to put your back cream on for you?
No. Not since my revour passed. The house has been... rather empty.
I thought only the intelligence could do these kinds of rituals. Aren't you worried about getting caught?
I understand your concern for me, but really, don't worry. A little demon like William is barely more than a passing thought in their subconscious. A stench that dissipates no sooner than it is smelled. And how do I know? If there's one thing guards love as much as the Exalted Father, it's the weight of unexpected gold in their pockets.
Okay, I'll help you. What do you need?
That's what I like to hear. Take a look at this. I've been scratching my head over it for the past moon, so now it's your turn.
This must be ancient. It's covered in dust.
Oh, no. That's just the dandruff. Don't mind that. What's important is what it says. Give it a read, and then meet me over at the ritual site. We only get one shot at this, apprentice. My William is counting on you. My apprentice! I hope you studied hard. I'll start the incantations, you handle lighting the stones.
What's this? What do we have here?
What happened? Apprentice General, what did you do?
came prepared. Throwing your life away.
This ends now.
Damn it! I need help
Healing
over here.
now.
Over here.
Now!
They killed one of our heroes.
What do you want?
Over here.
Well met, my friend. A refreshing sight to see a pale blood in these caves. I'm Kel, merchant of the most exquisite wares in all...
You said you can help us. We're looking for someone. A young man. Tall, long hair, good looking. His name is Tevos.
Yes, I know the dream dust addict. And yes, I can help you. But for some strange reason, I can't seem to remember. Who knows? Maybe some coin or your help with the delicate matter could help jog my memory.
Fine. Now talk.
Ah, a welcome sight. All right, I'll tell you what I know. Tevos comes here every morning to get his daily sniff of dust. He's buying it from a man named Iveth. Except that today they got into an argument and Iveth and his men took him away.
Any idea where they took him?
Someplace with less guards around, I suppose. Probably one of their hideouts. And yes, since that's what you're going to ask next, I can point you in their direction. Just don't complain to me when you come back a head shorter.
We can handle ourselves.
I knew you were going to say that. Well then, here you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
Huh.
Back already?
Interesting. You said he's a dream dust addict?
Oh yes, quite so. I assume that also has to do with his mysterious disappearance, about which I have a lot to tell you, if we can strike a bargain.
We don't need your help.
Suit yourself. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Lead on then. Really?
I did. So shameless.
Do you think he'll actually stray?
Nah, he's not the type to go derelict. Leave it to the wisdom. They'll straighten him out.
Ah, you're right.
What do you need? This way.
I'm here.
Yes?
General?
You've had your warning, Tevos. More than one.
But I told you, I just need one more day. There's this new boy in the communes, and his parents are smuggling in money to help him through.
Sorry, Tevos. You've had your chance. If you can't pay in gold, you'll pay in blood.
What's going on here?
None of your goddamn business, Pale Blood. Now, unless you're here to pay us the money this little shit owes us, I suggest you take your authoritative pale blood attitude and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Aren't you a likable fellow?
We're agents of the Queen and are here by decree of the Exalted Father. You don't want to cross us.
Oh, really? And assuming that were true, why the fuck would we care? We don't give a shit about the Exalted Father.
All right, I'm not in the mood for this. Let's do it the hard way.
Music to my ears. Kill 'em, boys.
No, 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 no! What by Nor did you do? You killed them!
It was you or them. But your way of saying thanks makes me wonder if we made the right choice.
He's worried that the Dust Syndicate will come after him now.
Damn right it will!
I don't care. We're here for answers.
What answers? What do you want from me?
We're looking for a friend of yours, Sarobi.
Sarobi? Then I'm not sure I can help you, because I haven't seen her in weeks. And we're not exactly on good terms anymore.
Let me guess. You were more than friends?
We were. But I messed up, and after that she became strange. When that weird woman started showing up, it only got worse.
What weird woman?
She was from intelligence, a mage. Whenever she came to the commune, she would take Sarobi aside for special training. Apparently, she taught her advanced magic. Something about the veil.
The veil. Isn't that what separates our reality from others?
It's the fabric between dimensions. That woman must have taught her how to conjure. It's the art of glimpsing into other realities, or even transporting elements of them into ours. If Sarobi has been taught how to conjure, that might actually help us.
Transporting elements from other realities into ours? Isn't that dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. Not only could creatures like the God of Light enter our world that way, tampering with the veil can also have damaging effects on one's sanity. But as I said, if Sarobi has been conjuring, that could lead us right to her. To interact with the veil, one needs a special kind of talisman, which allows the arcanist to see the places where the veil can be altered. And if one does alter it, it leaves a trail which we could follow. The question is, where do we get a vinculum?
I might have an idea. But it'll cost you.
You're joking.
All right, all right. The crypts. I saw them bury a high-up from the intelligence recently. Maybe you can find one of those linculums there.
Worth a try.
Didn't you say we should abide by Calibrock law?
I did, but I don't see any other options. Also, the graveyard is outside the city, so it should be easy to do this without anyone noticing.
Fine. Let's get to it then.
Good luck. And here. I think I owe you this. It's a key to the Calibrock tunnels. That'll make it easier for you to get down into the swamp without anybody noticing. Just make sure she's all right, will you? I know she doesn't care about me anymore. But if anything were to happen to her, oh, you know what I mean.
All right then. Let's get down into the swamps. The boy's right. The tunnels are probably our best bet.
Humans? Huh.
Probably traders.
Yeah, probably.
Sure. Try to keep up. There. That's her. Scythe.
Wraith! You have some nerve sauntering about here unshrouded. Give me one reason why I shouldn't call the guards and have you hanged.
And you have some nerve threatening me after you killed my son and my wife.
What by Nor are you on about?
The blood burn. You knew it would come for our village because you had seen what it could do. And yet you didn't tell me. You simply left us to die.
Really? Is that what you tell yourself to help you sleep at night? I had as much reason to doubt the blood burn as you had. Yes, I had seen the village it destroyed before it headed our way. But back then, there were no indicators what it really was.
No indicators? The symptoms were...
Almost identical to the red fever, yes. Swollen limbs, blisters, bleeding from the orifices. Every scholar in his right mind would have dismissed these bloodburn rumors as nonsense. Yes, I agree, we should have known it was something else by the time it hit Calibrock. But we both didn't. If anything, we both messed up. The only difference is that you refused to see how dangerous it was, even when I already had. Not even when your pretty wife begged you to flee. And even when you finally realized what you had done. You didn't face your error, no. You simply abandoned the realm and the Exalted Father altogether. And that, dear Wraith, is something I will not let go unpunished. You're coming with me.
You're not punishing anybody. Put that weapon down.
Shut your mouth, Pale Blood. You should be glad I'm not reporting you to the guard for traveling with a traitor.
I'm not coming with you, Scythe. You'll let us walk away now and pretend we were never here. Understood?
You're giving out orders? A derelict to a seer of the intelligence? I'll take down the lot of you myself if I have to.
Look, whatever happened between you, there's no need for this to get bloody. Believe it or not. We're here on a mission to prevent something bad from happening, and Wraith is an essential part of it. Just let us go.
Mission? Huh. You're lucky I have a good sense of when people are lying, Pale Blood. Because you're not. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you. I shouldn't have provoked her.
Will you finally tell me what this was about now?
I can, if you want. But not here. We'll talk once we get back to the keep. Either way, thank you for this. Let's focus on the mission now.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you ever wonder what it's like up there?
In the temple?
No, up there. The world above.
Are you okay?
What? Who? Oh, the Pale Blood. I mean, no offense. I wasn't expecting to run into anyone over here.
And what are you doing here?
Oh, I was admiring the melancholy of abandoned architecture. Norse claws. Okay, don't look at me like that. I was doing a ritual and... I made an error in the incantation. Next thing I know, boom, undead everywhere.
You were doing a ritual all the way out here?
Well, it's a perfectly good spot. I was only trying to show the old bat what I was capable of. Oh, hey, you look like you have great undead banishing weapons. What do you say? I can pay you.
Okay, I'll take care of those undead for you.
Oh, I knew it. I knew you would. Here, this key unlocks the old commune. Let me know when they've been dealt with. I'll wait here.
Huh. Interesting.
Over here? I'll keep the bastards off you. Is that the best? Throwing your life away.
Send them back to the grave!
Dusty air greets you as you step through the double-wing gate. except for a bit of mold and rust, the old cast house is in surprisingly good shape. Still, there's no warmth to these halls, only sharp angles, metal, and stone. Hard to imagine that dozens of children once...
Here we go.
Keep it up.
So it must be.
I need help over here.
Don't let your guard down!
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Is that the best? Throwing your life away.
Sure.
Lead on then.
So, what's the plan?
Consider it done.
Go ahead.
Think I came prepared?
Get ready! I need help over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
I could use some healing.
Damn it! Healing now! I need help over here. Just give the word.
They killed one of our heroes.
Damn it! Healing now!
They killed one of our heroes.
Alrighty.
Helen's rings. I'll never get used to that.
Those claws. Don't do that again. What do you want?
Is that the best?
I need help over here.
I could use some healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Need me? I'll keep the bastards off. Okay.
Blazes. What just happened? Damn, that's strange. Healing now! Damn it! Healing now!
They killed one of our heroes.
I need help over here.
I could use some healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
I need help over here.
getting a good return on
They
your
killed
investment.
one of our heroes.
Throwing your life away.
They killed one of our heroes.
Damn it! Healing now!
Hurts.
Dusty air greets you as you step through the double-wing gate. Except for a bit of mold and rust, the old cast house is in surprisingly good shape. Still, there's no...
Move in.
Take them out. I think I came prepared. Just what I need.
Challenge us.
Let's be quick.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
I need help over here. All right, here goes nothing.
Take them out, Lily. Some action.
I need help over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
General? I can use some healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
I need help over here. Damn it! I need help over here. Now!
They killed one of our heroes.
I'm here. So it must be.
I can use some healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Helen's rings. I'll never get used to that. Sounds like a plan.
make it good. Don't do that again.
Blazes! What just happened?
Ready for another round.
Damn it! Healing now!
You know it. Where to?
Yes?
Yes? Go ahead.
Out of the way. Yes. Stay close. Over here. This is it. Move in.
Damn it! Healing
This way.
now!
Keep it up. Out of the way. What is it?
Send them back to the grave!
Need me? Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
Uh-huh. There we go.
What do you want? No one lives forever.
Damn it! Healing now!
They killed one of our heroes!
What's the latest? I got you. Stay with us.
I'm listening.
Just give the word.
Keep it up.
Don't let your guard down! Off you.
Damn it! Healing now! Damn it! Healing now! I need help over here! Damn it!
They killed one of our heroes!
Throwing your life away!
Back on your feet. No dying today.
What do you need?
Look out! A spirit!
You're next!
I could use some healing!
As Wraith orders the cohort to a sudden stop after a 2-day journey through the swamps of Lar, you cast him a questioning glance. He points to a mountain in the distance, towering towards the white blue sky. We're here. A moment passes before you notice the opening at the foot of the mountain, like a crack in the hull of an insect's egg. If there's information on those masked elves, then this is where we'll find it, he says as he steers.
Back to the grave!
Damn it! Stay dead!
I could use some healing!
They killed one of our heroes!
Damn it! Healing now! I need help over here!
They killed one of our heroes!
So, what's the plan?
Come on, we're not losing you!
Make it good. Sure.
What do we have here?
You're back? How'd it go?
The undead are gone.
Excellent. I knew you could do it. Payment as promised, with my gratitude. You really are a lifesaver.
Yes?
You there, Pale Blood. Come over here for a moment, will you?
Here we go again.
Back already?
We need to go.
Suit yourself.
What's this?
Damn it, stay dead! Really?
Huh. Interesting. Those look like moles.
Did they kill those farmers?
I think that's your answer.
Throwing your life away.
What's this?
I guess this is the graveyard. Why is it outside the city?
The Dark Elves don't worship their dead like humans or elves do. The body...
That must be it. It's locked.
A defense mechanism. Probably only relatives and other members of the intelligence can enter it. The latter are usually given access to these crypts should the bodies be required for necromancy.
Aren't you one?
Used to be. But we should take a look at these graves. Chances are that another, less wealthy individual is buried there, along with his staff or emblem.
All right.
That smell!
What do we have here?
Send them back to the grave!
That looks good. Hold it when we approach the crypt door.
Don't let your guard down! Send them back to the grave!
What's this?
That must be it. It's locked.
A defense mechanism. Probably only relatives and other members of the intelligence. The latter are usually given access to these crypts.
Aren't you one?
Used to be.
All right.
Further down the stairs, you come to a portcullis. As you turn the crank controlling it, you notice Wraith standing motionless, an expression on his face as though looking at her.
Chilly.
Welcome to Carlabrock. Let's find the vinculum.
Huh. Interesting.
Where are we going?
What do we
There,
have?
that must be it.
Almost as though they wanted us to find it.
Receiving a vinculum is a great honor for every mage of the intelligence. Seems like this one wanted everyone to know just how influential he was.
Guardians! Where did that firewall come from?
Another defense mechanism, I'd wager. Well, that was to be expected. We're trapped.
Can we dispel it?
We can try, but I doubt it. That's a powerful spell, but... maybe the vinculum can help.
How?
Put it on.
Ellen's reins. What are these lights?
Fractures. It's still functioning.
Fascinating or not, the firewall's still there.
In this reality, yes, but maybe not in others. Those lights all around us, they are what mystics call fractures. Windows into another reality.
Like the tear the god of light created?
No. Imagine a tiny spot where the fabric of an otherwise thick piece of silk is thin enough to see through. That's a fracture. If left alone, fractures are harmless. They are simply an innate element of the veil, and nothing can pass through them unless a mystic tampers with them. What the god of light did through Rondar Lacane was rip a hole the size of a child in the fabric. A fracture allows the creation of a temporary link between the reality it connects to and ours. A link through which you can transport objects back and forth. And since there must be a reality where this firewall hasn't appeared, all we have to do is find a fracture into such a reality and conjure that version of the room into ours.
How do you see into the reality behind a fracture? I mean...
Unless you've used the fracture before, no, there isn't.
That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, yes. Which is why most countries forbid using vincula.
Well then, let's step to it. How do you use the vinculum?
You infuse it with a bit of magic once you're near the fracture. It's fairly intuitive if you're a mage. I'm here.
Yes. A lever?
Interesting. See what it does.
Knock me over with a feather. That's fascinating.
What's this? Watch out! A visitor from another dimension?
One where something awoke an undead down here, yes. I told you, conjuring is a gamble.
Uh-huh.
Try to keep up.
Huh. Interesting. It worked. Fractures over fractures.
The architects of the crypt might have hidden the lever in another dimension, so that they could disarm the trap, but a grave robber couldn't. Too bad that they didn't count on us being mages. Now come, let's get out of here and look for Catras's daughter.
As Wraith orders the cohort to a sudden stop after a 2-day journey through the swamps of Lar, you cast him a questioning glance. He points to a mountain in the distance, towering towards the white-blue sky.
Well then, what now? How do we find out where Sarobi went?
Carrying a vinculum changes the magical signature around a person. If we use ours near the fractures here in Karlabrock, and she used hers too, we might be able to find traces of her.
Traces?
You'll see.
Yes? Was I the only one who just saw that?
No. The fracture allowed us a glimpse into the past. Let's see what she left.
Mushrooms?
Lots of them. Probably provisions. She might have stolen them from the farm to prepare for her escape from Karlabrock. Let's look for more fractures. All of them combined might help us to find out where she went.
Stay close. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, what kind of potion is that? It smells disgusting.
Could be Graricht. It's a plant extract you rub on your skin to repel swamp bugs.
So, she headed for the Lorrainian swamps. That's good to know.
Yes, but half of Lar is swampland. We need more to go on.
Good thing I came prepared. I could use some healing.
Lead on then.
Spear. It looks orcish.
Why on Io would she buy an orcish spear?
I have no idea. Let's keep looking.
A key and a chest. Perfect. Let's see if it fits.
Empty. Makes sense. If this was her stash, she took all of it with her when she left Carlabrock. Though... Use the vinculum. If we get lucky, it will conjure a version of the chest that hasn't been opened yet.
What's this?
So? What's in it?
A map. And there's a route drawn on it from Calibrock to the, Crimson Mire. That's at the border to the Iron Fields. Do you think that's where she went?
Well, this map was drawn in another reality, so we can't be sure. But yes, I suppose so. Let's get back to Catras. He'll want to know about this.
Knee house, balls, you look like shit. Did you wrestle a troll?
A graveyard's more like it. But I think we know where your daughter is.
The Crimson Mire. Blazes, what bollocks is this? I told her to meet me just outside of Calibrock.
Could have something to do with the orcs, couldn't it?
What orcs?
You don't know?
Of course I do, I just like to play dumb. No, I don't know. What orcs are you talking about?
Well, when that Circle Mage Orc, Gore, proclaimed the unification of the tribes, not all orcs went along. The Fleshkin, for example, left Bargagor and set up a town in the mire.
Huh, that's news. And it explains the orcish spear Sorobi bought at the market.
So Sorobi fled Lar via a mire that she knew to be populated by orcs? That's an odd decision.
Odd or not, I don't care. I want you to go after her and make sure she's all right. Now!
How are we supposed to find her, though? We can't search the entire mire, can we?
That's the upside of our situation. The mire only has a handful of paved roads leading through it and few travelers. Reading her tracks shouldn't be too hard.
Then let's step to it. Will you accompany us, Catris?
Not right away. I didn't expect to leave the city right now, and I need to make some preparations first. Go ahead, scout out the area, and send me back a messenger so that my men and I can catch up. And General, find her. Please.
Good to see you again, General.
I'll be going.
Farewell.
What do we have here?
Damn it! Stay dead! Is that the best you can do? You're next! Throwing your life away!
Huh. Interesting.
Psst. You! Yes, you! Over here!
You wanted to speak to me?
Shh! Keep your voice down!
You're a little young to be out of the communes. Why aren't you with your pack?
That's why I want to speak to you.
You're running away, aren't you?
Not so loud! My name's Devlas. Yes, I left my commune. I'm trying to leave this whole blasted place, but I need help. I've already forged the documents I need to get out of here, but they need an official insignia. Without it, they're useless.
So what? You want me to steal an insignia?
No! The intelligence would figure out what's going on. Look, I know a guy. He's a smith who specializes in counterfeit items. All you have to do is convince him to make a fake and then bring it back to me.
Why do you need these papers? Why not just leave?
You can't just leave Calabrock. Well, maybe you can, but not the children of the exalted father. Not even the derelicts.
Don't let the waterfalls and fungi fool you, General. Calabrock has always been a pretty cage.
Unless you have an official order that grants you passage, you won't get past the gate guards.
Why can't you get it yourself?
I can't take that chance. I've already been to the smith once before. I can't risk being seen there again. Please, no one would care if you go.
Fine, I'll help you.
Nor be praised. Thank you. The smith should be at his workshop. I'll wait here in the meantime. Thank you again.
Over here. Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench. Gone hunting? That's not very helpful.
Well, maybe he'll be back later.
Damn it, stay dead!